Hey guys, welcome to Wicked Customs Garage. We're coming at you with a OBS video. This is my truck. As you can see, it's not in the greatest condition, but I'm slowly taking care of the problems one bit by little bit. You see, it's got rusted out cab corners. The rocker panels is absolutely not even there anymore. The clear coat's messed up. Even the grill's messed up. Small things like that, a lot of dents, and the bed's all rusted. As you can see, right, there's rust holes there and all over inside of it. So this thing will be getting a bed liner. That's another thing. That's besides the point. Today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking care of the frame. This thing, even though it's all ratted out and rusty and everything else, the frame is actually in mint condition. So I want to take care of that. I'm going to be using this Rust-Oleum Undercoating Pro Grade. Yeah, it's just rubberized coating. Practically all it is. So we're going to shake this up, and what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with, and then we'll degrease it, and then hit it with this. I've already got a partial bit of it done. As you can see, it's a little dirty. It's been a little while. There's still some parts that I gotta touch up, but I'm wanting to get the frame, which I'm still gonna get back here, but I'm gonna be probably sandblasting that. It'd be a lot easier. This all has to be, yeah, that was done by the previous owner, but this was my work. It's not perfect. It's not really all that pretty, but this is what we're working with right now. Get underneath the truck here. See, it's not even rusted, but it is a little dirty. So I'm going to clean it up. May even clean this shackle right here, try that out. I've got two different attachments. I've got this cone attachment, and then I got this flat attachment, wire wheel. So yeah, this is going to be fun. I'm going to take note, there is this wire. So I don't know exactly what that runs to right now, but I'll get underneath there, I'll look and make sure what it's ran to, and I'll keep it away. And yeah, shouldn't be too hard to hold this out of the way while I'm painting, just to make sure I get like all the coverage. But anyway, go ahead, take this take my drill and clean it on up. Alright, so I just cleaned it up for about a solid 30 plus minutes, which is going from right here onwards. And don't mind that, that's, yeah, it's cleaned up. It's just a little bit of dirtiness. I'm gonna get that wiped down, and then after it dries, then I'll hit it with the undercoating. But yeah, that's what it looks like so far. Alright, so I got this all cleaned up nice and pretty. I cleaned up a little bit more back here, and then I also came all the way up here and cleaned this up. Now, all of this is going to be a different time. I'm actually going to be blasting it, the whole wheel liner and everything else. And yeah, then I'll be getting undercoating. But yeah, I got this all cleaned up. It's clean to the touch. So I'm going to start spraying it. I'm going to come from back here in front of the shackle. I may just go ahead and hit the shackle real quick with the drill. I've noticed I wind up switching. I did in fact go to, let me back this out. I wind up going to the flat wheel, and that it seems to do a lot better around all the curves and the edges and everything else. But if you get a bigger one, which I do have bigger ones, I just didn't grab it on my way out here, and well, I'm too lazy to go back inside, and I don't mind just taking my time. But yeah, this wire, I looked and I seen what it's for. It's actually for a light that's right here, up in here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Yeah, there it is. I can't really see my phone, but anyway, That's what that wire's to. End up cutting it off. I don't know. I don't know what it's used for. I don't know what it ties to or anything like that. So it'll be a neat little thing to look into while I get it up on a lift or something at some point. But anyways, besides that, it's clean to the touch and everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw my gloves on, and I'm gonna start spraying. Alright guys, so I finally got that all cleaned up and everything else. I did a little bit more work than I was even planning on doing. So let me get underneath there. I'll show it to you guys. Cleaning that up, I just got this sprayed. I ended up cleaning that up, spraying it, and cleaning all in here, and then also in here. And then I cleaned up to about right here, and then shot it. Not a big deal at all. But anyway, all of this is now got the undercoating on it, on the underside of it, everything else. Now I don't have the insides of it done yet, but that will be getting done. It's just, this truck ain't lifted and I'm fat. Not really, but I like to claim I am. So it's hard to get underneath there. But, oops, sorry, dropped you guys. But yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. Now, I did in fact put 2 coats on there. Now, I put a coat of the other Rust-Oleum undercoating on this back side here previously. So what I did was I went ahead and put a coat of this Rust-Oleum Pro grade on here, just to make sure it matches and all. And lo and behold, it looks beautiful. So anyway, up here, this is kind of what the frame looked like. The frame is immaculate condition, and yeah, so it really didn't need a whole lot of shit done to it, but I want to protect it. Yes, this is just a work truck, really. This is more like a fishing truck, because I've got a car that I take to work. But anyway, I love this truck. It may not be the nicest truck in the world. This ain't no show truck. This ain't nothing like that. So if it was, I mean, I would take it in and I'd have a professional do it. And this way they could get every aspect of this, you know, the whole underside undercoated and everything else. But this ain't a show truck, you know. This is pretty much just like a farm truck per se. It's more like a fishing truck, you know. Weekend cruiser is my first truck. So I love it. Even though it's got a lot of problems, I'm just taking care of them little bit by little bit. Trying to make it look a little bit nicer, get all the rust fixed on it, everything else. Who knows, maybe it might become a show truck. I'll put a big block 454 supercharged in it or some shit like that, but I wouldn't plan on it with this truck, because I love her for her beauty. She may be ratted out and everything else to other people, but I see the beauty in her. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got a truck like this, and or even a car or something like that you care about, and you're trying to do it cheap, trying to save it for cheap, undercoating may be the best thing that you could do. You know, go to your AutoZone or O'Reilly's or Auto Parts store. Hell, go to your Walmart and get you a thing of undercoating and get a wire wheel and your drill. I mean, it's really easy. You could do it maybe at an hour. Just for what I did it in about maybe an hour or so, maybe 2. I don't think it's been 2 hours. I think it's only been an hour. But you could get all detailed and do it in about like 2 hours. If you want to really take your time and really do all of it at the same time, it may take you a weekend to do the whole vehicle, and it's so worth it. One, it makes it look better, and 2, it protects your vehicle. So you might as well go ahead and, you know, spend a little bit of money and save it, you know. if you're curious, just that one side, 2 coats, and then a single coat just for back here, and the 2 coats right there, as I was mentioning. I still got a little bit left in this can. I got maybe about this much or so left in the can, so that's actually pretty good. I bought 2 cans of this, so I could still do the other side. And then another thing that I'm wanting to do with the truck is the interior, and this is what I'm thinking. I've kind of been working on the interior. It came with the shag carpeting, and I pulled that all out. And well, as you can see, my floors are in pretty good condition. I got some speakers that run back and everything else, but what I'm wanting to do is I wanted to pull the seat, I wanted to pull the shifter off, pull the, you know, the four-wheel drive shifter, pull that shit off, and then pull the carpet completely out, or pull the, well, actually it's just a rug, and I'm actually going to be throwing this away. It's not even cut right or nothing like that, so yeah, it's just thrown in here. And what I'm wanting to do is undercoat this. I'm going to prep it all up and undercoat it, or and do a bed liner, and then after it completely cures, completely dries and everything else, then what I'll do is lay down some noise canceling material, and then get a OEM carpet. You know, I'll do that. Now the carpet on the back is actually in perfect condition. Back here it's in perfect condition, but I may even pull out this panel right here and paint it up, and you know, try to restore it. Coverlay, they make quality replacements for the doors, for the inside doors things, door panels. Cracked beyond belief. Fix that, and then I may even paint a few odds and ends to the OEM. I have the light gray interior. There's the light gray, dark gray, and medium gray. And yeah, the light gray is what I got. You can look through your RPO codes that's in your dash, or in your glove box, I mean, and you can find out everything for your vehicle, from the color of your interior to your exterior color to all of the options that it came out with, all that stuff. So it's a pretty neat little guide and everything else to find out. You can look them up and yeah, find them. Another thing is that I'm wanting to replace is the kick panel carpet. It's not terrible, it's just the other side's broke, so I want to go ahead and replace the actual panels itself, or even just paint the panels. But these sill plates, they're not exactly in the greatest condition. I know they're dirty right now, but they're not in the greatest condition. I'd love to paint that. I went through and I scrubbed this whole truck out. I scrubbed the whole insides of this truck, all the plastic bits, and yeah, I rubbed it down with scrubbed it down with soap, water, and a little bit of vinegar, and it cleaned it up real nice. And then I drove it to work, and then it was a nasty day. It like just rained and everything else, and I had the windows down and it flung stuff all on the inside. So I do need to go ahead and clean it back up. But yeah, I love this truck, and I'm just trying to take care of it while I got it. And I'm not trying to turn it into no show truck or anything like that, guys. It's just a beater with the heater. But I love her, so trying to take care of her. So there's a big difference between that. But anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Like I said, try out undercoating for your vehicle. It may be for you, but if you got an expensive vehicle, or one that you really care about, whether it's a you're restoring a truck or whatnot, or a car, undercoating's cool. It's great, but if you can afford it, just get it powder coated. Just get it, you know, undercoated by a professional. Do something like that. I probably wouldn't do it by yourself, or do it yourself unless you're a professional. But yeah, that's just my opinion. I mean, you guys do what you guys want, but for my use, I love this truck, so I'm trying to take care of it for cheap. It's not an expensive truck, so this undercoating actually works out pretty good for me. So anyways, y'all keep it wicked.